From portion sizes to exclusive flavors, we wanted to find out all the differences between Prime in the US and the UK.
And Malta.
This is Food Wars. Let's start with Prime Hydration. In the UK, it comes in a 500 milliliter bottle. You can either buy this as a single bottle or as part of a 12-pack.
In the US, our hydration also comes in one size, the 16.9 fluid ounce bottle or 500 milliliters. You can get it options of one bottle, an 8-pack, which you did not get, sorry, the 12-pack, and a 15-pack variety.
In Malta, we have these primes, I'll show you. We have blue raspberry, ice pop, lemonade, tropical punch, lemon lime, metamoon, cherry freeze, orange, and strawberry watermelon. These are all the primes. Even, I'll show you these shops that they... Okay, so they have Prime Hydration in chain. It's from Malta. This supermarket is from Malta. Maypole, if you never heard of it, you'll see. It's from Malta. They also have Prime. Even here they have Prime. And this, they have Prime as well in the shop Magic Price. This is where I live. They have Prime in all. They only have Prime in only these 3 shops.
We also have Prime Energy, which in the UK comes in a 330 milliliter can. Just like Prime Hydration, this either comes as a single can or as part of a 12-pack.
In the US, Prime Energy is a 12 fluid ounce can or 355 milliliters, and it comes in a single can, the 12-pack, and a 24-pack. In the US, our biggest Prime Hydration single item by volume is this, the 15 drink variety pack. Total fluid volume, 253.6 fluid ounces or 7,500 milliliters.
Our largest size is a 12-pack of bottles, which adds up to 6 liters of Prime, but that's still 20% less than the biggest size in America.
And if we go an energy drink, 24 cans of these energy drinks. This is 288 fluid ounces or 8,520 milliliters.
Our biggest Prime Energy item is again the 12-pack, but remember that our cans are slightly smaller than America's. The 12-pack of Prime Energy in the UK adds up to 3,960 milliliters. That's 53.5% smaller than the biggest size in America.
Here are almost all of the exclusive Prime products you can get in the US, you can't get in the UK.
And here are all the Prime drinks you'll find in the UK, but not in the US. There aren't any, sorry guys. There are currently 7 flavors of Prime Hydration available in the UK, however, all of them are available in the US as well, so none of them are actually exclusive. That said, there are some subtle differences in ingredients when it's compared to the US, and also, I've never had Prime before, so I want to try all of these, give you my thoughts, and maybe rank them as well.
Here are currently 3 of the 4 Prime Hydration drinks you can get in the US you can't get in the UK. So we got the lemonade, we got orange, we have this LA Dodgers flavor that might be just specific to Los Angeles. And there's a grape flavor, couldn't get my hands on. Yeah. And here are all the other flavors you get in the US. Let's start down here, lemon lime. I mean, they're just going into after Gatorade on this one. Wasn't it the first Gatorade flavor, lemon lime? Really sweet. Wow, it's really sweet. Ice pop. But also this looks like, they have different names, but I grew up calling them bomb pops. I feel like I'm really tasting the cherry in this one. I think everyone who's tried these has said it. These are very sweet. But I mean, I'm kind of not surprised when it's marketed towards kids.
Another thing I wanted to point out is that I was able to find ice pop flavors both in the UK version and the US version. We're going to get more into ingredients a little bit later on, but I'll do a very quick taste to see if there's any notable differences. We'll start with the UK one, and then we'll try the American version. The flavors are broadly the same, but the way that this one kind of like hits your taste buds, it's very different and it's really weird. When you consume a drink, obviously you want to feel like your thirst has been quenched. You take a sip and there's something in here that's like actually kind of like drying my mouth out almost. I think if I had to pick which one to prefer, it is going to be the UK's. And I'm not just saying that from bias.
Like tropical punch. What the Alright, well that's pretty embarrassing. Hope nobody's watching this. I do like that. No kidding, they're getting progressively better as we go through. Can't screw up orange. Yeah, this might be my favorite one. This is really good. And this doesn't feel as sweet as the other ones. Or am I just getting used to it? Like how your eyes adjust to the dark, I think my tongue's adjusting to the sweetness. Of the many sports teams in the world that have some sort of deal with Prime, LA Dodgers is one of them. Yeah, I'm seeing people on eBay bidding a lot for these, so Straight up, I don't know what flavor this is, but it's good. Do you want to try it? My lips did touch it. Is it too weird? I mean, we have a professional relationship. Oh no, I've gotten used to it. It's a good lemonade. As far as lemon-flavored, not carbonated beverage, pretty good.
I was also able to get my hands on one of the American exclusives, the lemonade flavour. I'm interested to try this because the US and the UK do have slightly differing ideas of what lemonade is. Obviously in the UK, we consider generally lemonade to be like a carbonated, clear beverage, like a Sprite, whereas in America, it's usually just kind of like lemon juice, sugar and water combined. So it does taste a bit like you've let like a Sprite kind of go flat. You can probably keep this one for the time being, guys.
Glowberry. It is supposed to glow in the dark. The label, not the beverage. What the hell? Yeah, I think that's the worst one. That's really weird. Metamoon? What is the vibe of this? What about this says like, oh, that's so refreshing. This tastes the way sunblock smells. Strawberry watermelon, right, back to things I've heard of. No, this tastes exactly like gum. Bubblicious, like one of those like really fruity ones. Yeah.
We're going to start down this end with the glowberry flavour. Now I did have to... Next up, let's take a look at Prime Energy. Now while the Prime hydration drinks are similar to maybe like a Powerade, these are much more similar to a classic energy drink like a Red Bull.
There is one exclusive energy drink flavor in the US you can't get in the UK. It is the original that just was announced this week. Couldn't get it. Anyway, here are the rest. Yes, the UK also has them.
Most of them are similar to the hydration flavours, but there is a new one, Orange Mango. I'm a bit apprehensive about trying these because I don't drink energy drinks. I don't even drink coffee, I only drink tea. And I think one of these contains about as much caffeine as 3 cups of tea. So we'll start with Ice Pop. Chin Chin. I think that does mirror the flavour of the hydration drink pretty closely, but I will say it tastes better than like a standard Red Bull flavour. Strawberry watermelon. I think there might be a theme here. They just kind of taste like fizzy versions of that. Here's the new one, Orange Mango. I get mostly mango, I'm not getting much orange from that. Yeah, not far off like a Rubicon. Tropical Punch is up next. Yeah, I think that one's actually improved by becoming an energy drink. Lemon Lime. You could give me a glass of that and a glass of Sprite, and I'd struggle to tell the difference, I think, because it is just, again, like a carbonated lemon and lime beverage. Blue Raspberry. I actually think for a few of these, just carbonating them has actually made them better. I think notably that was the case with the Tropical Punch, and also to a degree, I think, Blue Raspberry.
One I could not get at the time of filming this was the Ice Pop Strawberry Watermelon. It's like sweet and tart. Orange Mango. Somehow worse. Uh-oh. So far, not good. Tropical Punch, okay. Yeah, this one's good. Lemon Lime. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good, too.
That's like Sprite.
Blue Raspberry. Ooh. Nah. Yeah, it's also like a tart flavor to it, not that I do. So I think I'm going to rank it like this. Favorite was Lemon Lime. Really enjoyed the Fruit Punch. Blue Raspberry's like in the middle. And then these two I wouldn't get. I guess, wow, apparently the Strawberry Watermelon flavor, I'm just not digging. Now for the Orange Mango, which was the worst, something about it just tastes like armpits.
Ice Pop, did not like that one, I'm afraid. Orange Mango, fine, but a bit too artificial, and there are, I think, better like fizzy mango drinks out there in the UK. Tropical Punch and Blue Raspberry were both improved, I think, by making them fizzy. But I think, just in terms of like flavour balance, Strawberry Watermelon, undefeated. One thing I will say about Prime Energy is that so far, when I've been tasting these, I feel like on the very rare occasions when I drink like a Red Bull or a Monster, they have kind of like a very distinct flavour to them, and even if you add flavourings to that, it's hard to mask it completely. Whereas I don't really get like a kind of distinct energy drink flavour throughout all of these. Most of them actually do just kind of taste like fizzy versions of the hydration drink. I think it's actually quite impressive. I think you probably could drink them almost as a soda. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I do think there's still some room for improvement with the flavours themselves, I think particularly down this end, of course, but in general, I think they've done a pretty good job with the flavours.
One product that we have exclusively here in the US are these Prime Hydration Plus sticks. These are like the hydration flavors we had, but in powder form. I think you can get it in almost every single flavor. I got 2, 4, 6 of the crowd. That's 6 sticks. Okay. I mean, it looks lemon-limey too. I guess probably you're supposed to shake it up, and that's why you do a water bottle in a cup. Because, like, look, it's all, like, globulating at the top here. Oh, very strong. I think I could have cut it with more water, but... Oh, God. Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, this is obviously stronger because it's not as much water.
Sadly, the Prime Hydration Plus sachets have not hit UK shelves just yet. Although I can't say I'm too mad about that. I feel like just buy the drink, it's fine. price of Prime can vary wildly depending on where or when you were looking. On the official UK website, a 12-pack of Prime Hydration sells for £24.99. That's around $31.82. The per bottle cost on the website, therefore, is just over £2.
In the US, that same pack is $29.99, or £23.56. So not much of a price difference. If you're not aware, Prime is a brand of hydration and energy drinks promoted by the influencers Logan Paul and KSI. The two have amassed a huge fan base online through various ventures on YouTube, and podcasting, music, and even wrestling. Now, Prime is manufactured by Congo Brands, a company based out of Louisville, Kentucky. Paul and KSI are the primary spokespeople for the brand. When Prime launched over a year ago, with KSI and Logan Paul putting their celebrity weight behind the promotion of the brand, it was a huge success.
However, due to the popularity of the drink, a huge reselling market has emerged. Prime came to the UK in June 2022 and was an immediate smash hit. On release, Brits saw teenagers queuing up outside supermarkets all morning to try and get their hands on some. Places like Asda sold out so quickly that they had to implement a 3-bottle per customer limit. Convenience stores realised they could buy Prime in bulk and flip individual bottles for a huge markup. Some, such as the TikTok-famous Wakey Wines, achieved infamy when they were caught selling bottles or cans for as much as £100 each. KSI even had to step in at one point and scold resellers, saying that it was not ethical.
It wasn't as bad over here. It did fly off the shelves for a little bit, but I think it might have something to do with the resale value of these online was pretty good. I've never seen anyone drinking it, and to be honest, I got everything at Target and online, kind of no problem. Now currently the LA Dodgers limited edition bottles are pretty pricey on eBay. I'm assuming once again that has more to do with its scarcity than its taste.
Even now, as we film this in October 2023, the Prime market hasn't exactly calmed all the way down. For some of the more standard flavours, the supply has now caught up with demand, and you're able to find them in most supermarkets for the standard retail price. For example, I was able to find the bottle of strawberry watermelon in Tesco for just £2. However, for some of the more exotic flavours, the only places you can find them are specialist candy shops or niche resellers. The only place I could find my bottle of Glowberry was at one of those weird American candy stores which plague central London. This one bottle cost me £18.
I wouldn't have paid £18 for a bottle of Prime, but you did expensive, so you didn't pay for it either. What is the most I would realistically pay for a bottle of Prime Hydration? I don't know, $5? You think 5 is high? How much would you pay? I've just been informed $5 is too high. $1.50? You can't get anything for $1.50. What are you talking about? Fine. I would pay as much as Gatorade and Powerade and all the other aids are for this.
It's hard to find empirical evidence as to whether or not the craze around Prime has kind of died down, but just from anecdotal evidence, I really don't think it has. Even when I was out buying the Prime for this episode, I would see kids in the stores just taking selfies with bottles of Prime like it was a celebrity. I think due to the scarcity and the demand, it's almost become like a status symbol among certain generations of kids. Here are all the ingredients for a Prime Hydration Ice Pop flavour in the UK.
These are the US Hydration Ice Pop ingredients.
The ingredients are pretty similar overall. The UK has slightly more coconut water, 10.5% compared to America's 10%, but ours is actually reconstituted from a powder, whereas America's is from concentrate.
Prime Hydration in both countries boasts zero added sugar, but does contain artificial sweeteners, sucralose and acylflame, no that's not it, acylflame K or ACE K. According to the Center for Science in the Public Interest, ACE K raises health issues such as cancer, hormone disruption, and potential pregnancy risks.
Healthline, there is also evidence suggesting that acetoacetamide, a compound formed in the body during the breakdown of ACE-K, may result in thyroid damage in lab animals.
Now, ironically enough, the lack of sugar may be an issue for the very purpose of Prime Hydration. Electrolytes play a crucial role in making sure your body functions properly. When you exercise or play hard, you sweat, you lose not just water, but you also lose important electrolytes.